Good evening. Tonight's bedtime story is about the underwater city. Settle in under your cozy blankets, and let your imagination take you on a peaceful journey. Imagine waking up in the heart of a city that feels like a blend of all the great cities of the world. The city of Cremenos, built deep under the ocean, is unlike any other place you've ever seen. When you wake up in a downtown apartment, the view out your window might remind you of the busy streets of New York or Tokyo. With towering skyscrapers stretching high into the sky, casting shadows over the streets below. If you listen closely, you might hear the hum of more than 30 million people starting their day. Now, picture yourself in the penthouse of an apartment building at the corner of 1st Street and 1st Avenue. Looking out the window, you could spot the Eiffel Tower and the Empire State Building from the same vantage point. Cremenos was designed as a mosaic of the world's most iconic cities. And in just a short walk, you could visit places like the CN Tower in Toronto, the Dancing House in Prague, and the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. But what truly sets this city apart is what you see when you look up. You'll never see fluffy clouds drifting lazily across the sky. You won't have to carry an umbrella or jacket, because the climate in Cremenos is always mild, dry, and comfortable. Since its creation in the year 2300, this city has been the first of its kind, an underwater marvel that stretches deep into the ocean. Cremenos is a blend of artificial lights that mimic the sun, and it thrives on food imported from the surface world. A small portion of its crops is grown in farms at the city's edges. It's a perfect balance of technology and nature. John, one of the first people born in Cremenos, grew up surrounded by stories of the surface world. His parents, who had once traveled through America, shared tales of Yellowstone and the Grand Canyon. When he was a child, John dreamed of visiting these places. But as he grew older, he realized that Cremenos was just as beautiful as any place above the water. John's job as a window cleaner took him all over the city. For nearly 50 years, he drove his pickup truck around the glass dome that covered the city, cleaning the windows and exploring every district. Though he never visited the cities Cremenos was modeled after, he knew them intimately through his work. As John nears retirement, he reflects on how much he's come to love his work. He's explored every corner of the city, and now, with a successor to train, he's preparing for a new chapter. John enjoys the quiet mornings of Cremenos, the artificial lights mimicking the sun, and the peace that comes from watching life go by from the highest buildings. Despite his peaceful life, John dreams of taking a submarine ride to London, to see the world above the water just once. But before he leaves, he spends his last days showing his apprentice, Tio, the ropes of the job, teaching him how to clean the windows and inspect for cracks. Tio, a young boy from Porto, is eager to learn from John, and in time, he'll grow to know the city just as well. Together, John and Tio dive into the waters outside the city, exploring the peaceful ocean and the life that surrounds them. The beauty of the underwater world, the glowing fish, and the colorful coral make John's heart swell with joy. For a moment, he feels like an astronaut, floating peacefully in the vastness of the ocean, separated from the world above. As their shift ends, John and Tio return to the city, ready for the next adventure. John knows that even though his time in the city is coming to a close, the underwater world will always be home. And so, John's story comes to a close, as he prepares for his next great adventure above the water, knowing that he has lived a life filled with the beauty and wonder of Cremenos.